name is Gill. I'm the General Manager of the Brimstone Hill Fortress National Park Society. That's the NGO that manages the Brimstone Hill Fortress National Park. And we are right now at the Brimstone Hill Fortress National Park. Today, Sunday the 17th of August 2014, we're celebrating our annual Brimstone Hill Emancipation Festival. Brimstone Hill is one of the most extensive sites on this planet, built by African stonemasons. It is the largest historic fortification in entire English-speaking Americas. Construction started in 1690 and continued up until the early 19th century. And it is a testament to not just the labor, but the skill of the African artisans who constructed this fortification. They might have been operating under the direction of British military engineers, but this could not have become a reality without their expertise. Many of them came here from West Africa, from Guinea and other places in Africa, from their cultures already as skilled stonemasons. And this is a testament to their creativity and artistry and talent under extremely harsh conditions. There is a very strong connection between Brimstone and the emancipation struggle, because we celebrate emancipation as we are celebrating what our people have achieved over these many centuries throughout adversity. And this fortress, which is still standing today, and which in 1999 was inscribed as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, just that accomplishment of it being inscribed, that was a victory for our people, of something that we created being so recognized. So Brimstone is key to the emancipation struggle. As a matter of fact, in 1782, when this fortress was besieged when this island was besieged by a force of 8,000 French soldiers, many of the enslaved Africans who escaped from neighbor estates fought against the French. And contrary to what the Eurocentric accounts of the time felt, it was not they did do it because of blind loyalty to British slave masters. They did it because they were fighting for their home. Because they know from previous experience that when a foreign power invades, they separate you from your family and you end up being enslaved in another island. At least here they were with their families. And so these were rational people, not beasts of burden, who made strategic and intelligent choices. And Brimstone was key in that struggle. I do feel a personal connection. Before I walked here, I'm from Basti originally, but years ago I lived in Romney Ground at the foot of Brimstone Hill. I used to hike up here every weekend. And I feel a strong personal connection to both the Brimstone Hill as well as the sister fortress, Charles Fort. So I feel a strong, because I actually lived over the wall from the cemetery at Charles Fort, and I live below Brimstone Hill, so I hike Brimstone Hill every week. So I feel a strong personal connection to both sites. It is very important to us. It is a reminder of all that we have achieved and that we are capable of achieving. And it's important to remind our people today, never settle for mediocrity. For everything you do, always give it your best, always aim for excellence. So it is a strong reminder to us of what we can achieve, and we were able to achieve it under those conditions then. Imagine what we can achieve now. In the future, one thing that I'm working on is a stronger connection with the communities that the fortress is historically linked to. For example, look, the fortress is physically in St. Thomas Parish, but because it defended the port at Sandy Point, it has a strong historic link with Sandy Point and the parish of St. Anne. So I'm working on projects to try to foster the relationship between Brimstone Hill and there is a strong community relationship, and many people in neighboring communities feel an ownership in Brimstone Hill. But I want to increase that more, and get more buy-in, let people know, yes, it is a major part of our heritage tourism product, but it is not just an attraction that's here for the tourists. It is our heritage, and we need to appreciate it first before we can sell it to anyone else. 1834 is significant to me because in my mind, I think of the emancipation of our ancestors from actual physical enslavement. And I see it not as the end, but as a major chapter in an ongoing struggle in which we today are still fighting and working towards reaching that level of awareness and consciousness that we should be at. We have a philosophy at Brimstone Hill. We don't believe emancipation celebration should just be one weekend where you party and fete. We feel the whole month of August should be celebrated as emancipation. Traditionally, we usually, the weekend after the holiday weekend, where everyone commemorates the Emancipation Day, the weekend after that we have our Emancipation Festival, where we have several events, etc. We have our, the popular concert. We have a lecture, we have an emancipation lecture. At this year's lecture, the President of the Brimstone Society, Sir Probin Innes, who is also a member of our local reparations committee, is reading an address that Sir Hilary Beckles, Chairman of the Caribbean Reparations Commission, gave to the British House of Commons last month, on the 16th of July, 2014. So we have the lecture. This year we have now first ever clay pot cook-off, in which the contestants have to use a traditional clay pot, and given some ingredients, they have to make creative recipes. Again, this is a way of making people aware of the heritage. Many of the gourmet dishes, the traditional West Indian dishes from different islands, came out of the heritage where our ancestors had to take what was thrown away by the masters and create dishes from them, you know, the pig snout, the pig foot, the breadfruit, etc. And they create dishes that today are sought after in many upscale tourist restaurants and hotels throughout the Caribbean. And so this is a way of showing how creative our people were. You know, for example, taking the crocus bags to make clothing out of them, etc. So we use the Emancipation Festival to highlight our heritage and the creativity of our people in different forms, whether it be spoken word, whether it is song, dance, music, or our culinary skills, you know, and our literary skills as well, because Sinkers has produced quite a few great writers, you know, both of poetry and prose. So we try to use the Emancipation Festival to shine a light on talent that is otherwise overlooked often. The Brimstone Hill Fortress National Park is open most days of the year, 7 days a week, from 9:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. The only days where we close are Christmas Day and Good Friday, and even on those occasions we may open if we have a request from a large enough group, at least a week in advance. And we open, so again, we open every other day, including public holidays, 9:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. If you are interested in becoming a member of the Brimstone Society, and because we rely on membership to help get the revenue to do our, including whether it's restoring these structures, whether it's our outreach activities, our archaeological research, etc. If you want to become a member and contribute to this, you can go on visit our website, www.brimstonehillfortress.org, and find out more information. You can call our offices, area code 1869, and the number is 465-2609, or you can send an email to brimstonehill@sisterisles.kn or brimstonehill@gmail.com and ask, how can I become a member, or how can I make a contribution, whether monetary or in kind, to the efforts of the Brimstone Hill Fortress National Park Society.